Hey, and welcome to my channel. I'm so sorry, I had to do a little just for you, just so you can understand me. So I'm Caitlin, this is GBR Life. So what's this video about? VidIQ. Yeah, it's amazing. It's an option for Tubebuddy Alternative. Does that make sense? It's a Tubebuddy Alternative. It's pretty amazing. Some say better than Tubebuddy. So if you're interested in getting more views on YouTube, this is a tool that may be for you. Now, before I get into it all, what is my channel all about? Well, I suggest that if you are interested in website reviews, product reviews, or getting some ideas with parenting hacks, then my channel is for you. And you should just go ahead and subscribe. And maybe even check out my website, gbrlife.com or mamakoala.com. That's my clothing line. But you know what? Let's get into VidIQ to give you an idea of what VidIQ is actually like. But I'm going to add to this and say, in a month, I'm going to do another video, which is another reason to subscribe, about Tubebuddy versus VidIQ and seeing if it's a good idea after a full month of use and comparing the two. In other words, Tubebuddy versus VidIQ. But this one's just going to give you an idea of what VidIQ is like inside of VidIQ. So let's get on to my intro and then inside of VidIQ. Here we go. Okay, here we are on the YouTube side of VidIQ. So the reason I'm starting over here is because I wanted to make a point. And I know I'm already starting to make a point. We just started this. But I think it's a really important thing. This is their daily ideas. And this alone made me very interested in VidIQ. Fact of the matter is, they try to help you in every single possible way to help you obtain views. They're already looking into the algorithm of YouTube and trying to figure out what people want to see. So, something like this is probably going to give you more views right off the bat. And let's face it, having an idea of something is like an amazing thing. I mean, how often do you get a good idea from an actual tool that's not just analyzing your stuff? And that's the thing. VidIQ is about analysis, and it's about helping you learn how to figure out how to really engage your audience because of the way they help you. So this, for example, of giving you ideas. Okay, so say I dismiss this. Another idea. And so therefore, I could go through this, 50 of them, and decide maybe a few more videos that I could create. Okay, so let's go inside of VidIQ, not just on YouTube. Although, let me point out, you see the research of daily ideas, keywords, optimize, like all these things right over here. Okay, let's go inside of VidIQ. And you will see the exact same things. And so therefore, essentially what you're going to get inside of VidIQ, the website, or the app, yes, there is an app, and you can use it on your phone as well. But you can use it directly inside of YouTube, you can use it directly on the site, or on that phone. So you have so many options to make it work for you. So inside here, you have, because it really doesn't matter which side I show you, because it's really all the same thing, and that's something I really love, is your channel stats, everything about your channel, monetization tracker, giving you an idea of what you need, best time to post. Huge thing. I haven't seen this anywhere else. Doesn't mean it isn't in other places, but huge thing for me because I have not seen that personally anywhere else. So now I know the best time to post is from 6 to 9 p.m. So you never know if this came out at 6 to 9 p.m. just so I could give it a go. But I could also go different days. So isn't that kind of amazing? Different subs, top videos from my channel or your channel if you're using this, top search terms for my channel, which is also great. And then keyword opportunities. I think that's great because you can do that research ahead of time. But the daily ideas are still there. It's just a matter of going through it as a list view. So really also gives you a way to determine which way you want to actually go through things. You can just do keyword research by itself. And then you can also look at competitors. Now, my channel is not a huge channel, so yes, they don't have that many. They don't have the ability to really have competitors for my channel. But if this works, I would be able to grow my channel and have that. My subscribers, I'm not going to do that because I don't want to show everybody everything. And then this is search engine optimization, the SEO. So showing me exactly what I have in my current videos, and then probably, you know, with the recommended tags, being able to help me right here and updating it. So it's like, it's very easy. Instead of going directly into YouTube, clicking on every single video and trying to update it and make it work so that the SEO actually picks it up, I can just go ahead and do all of that right inside of VidIQ. And it's showing me, you know, like in a sense, you can see over here, I don't have these in my current tags, and they're saying like, hey, you should put these in your tags because that will help more people find your video. And you just keep going and you can go to a bunch of your videos. So that's a great way to bulk fix your stuff. And then channel wide tags, another huge thing, because your channel can't be found or come up unless you have the right tags and information in there. So it's a huge deal that they would help you also, not just with your bulk SEO per video, but also your channel wide tags. And if I go dashboard and pointing at again, all these things are the exact same, and then going over to YouTube, and you can see, like I said, everything's exactly the same right inside of YouTube. You can search your keywords, my most viewed videos, just the same way that you were saying over there. Trying to find it over here. It's right here, since that's taking a minute to load. Oh, I'm sorry. Most viewed videos probably overall, not just mine. Okay, so that's even more amazing because you're also getting the idea of what people are watching without having to try and look that up inside of YouTube. That's pretty awesome. Your competitors, trend alerts. So you see a lot of the same things. I don't want to do the subscribers because I don't want to show you guys other people's things. The Academy is also huge because you can watch and learn from VidIQ. And you're seeing for yourself. So they will tell you how to boost your stuff. Like, I think that's huge. Okay, so now you understand a little bit more about VidIQ and how much it can actually help you. Let's go over to pricing. So you've got Basic, Pro, Boost, and Boost Plus. Right now I actually have Boost because I wanted to show you all a little bit more inside of it and give you an idea of what it could really do. And you can see that really Basic, I would not suggest getting VidIQ at all because frankly, I mean, it's not really doing too much. You could probably get a lot of these things just from YouTube itself. Pro does start to give you a little bit more, and then Boost, that's where it matters. So here's the thing. If you're looking to do this, it makes more sense to do this because you are looking to get as much help as humanly possible. It is better than Tubebuddy, but not in every way. My thing is, Tubebuddy has like amazing stuff and it helps you in every possible way, but it doesn't give you, so I guess I shouldn't say in every possible way. It helps you in every possible way that it can, but it does not give you that extra oomph where it helps you decide what you should do next. And then the academy for VidIQ is huge. Yes, Tubebuddy does have recommendations and ways to help you, but it's a little bit more lone wolf. Versus VidIQ, you kind of feel that there's a team behind you because of that academy. So when you're using Boost to actually get the full help on getting your channel out there, it really, I mean, it's a lot more costly. Tubebuddy, you know, I feel like is a little bit more affordable, and there is a huge price difference between this. I mean, you're doing $7.50 a month or $39 a month, and this is if you do the yearly. If you do monthly, this is about $10 a month, and I think this is like $50 a month. So this is a huge jump. It's like $300 or $400 more. So I'm not the best at math, but you get the point. It's a huge difference yearly. So I would suggest only doing this if you are ready to go down this road and really change your channel. But if not, you should probably go with Tubebuddy because it is more affordable and it will definitely help your channel. So these are the options. And then just going right back inside of VidIQ one more time, I'm just going to point out that you can also add competitors by yourself. I just remembered that I didn't say that. And that's a huge thing too. So you can actually, if you feel like there's a specific competitor, you can actually add them. I'm sorry, add them yourself. Okay, so this was VidIQ. Let's talk in person.
Okay, did you like what you see? Now, I didn't go into every little detail about VidIQ, but there's a reason for that. When it boils down to it, this is just a way for you to get an idea of what VidIQ is really all about. And I did want to also mention that even though you can do a bulk editing in VidIQ, you can also do video by video right inside of YouTube on the YouTube Studio. And yes, it does give you the options when it comes to the keyword search and hashtags and all that stuff, the same way that Tubebuddy does as well. So really, there's no difference there with the exception of VidIQ definitely does do just a tad bit more right off the bat with giving you ideas, for example, on what to post next or how to do it next. And that's kind of a huge thing. So I'm getting away from the sun. So if you have any questions about VidIQ and you want a little bit more in-depth understanding, let me know and I'll do another video and give you an in-depth tutorial on certain things as well. Because I like to do what's best for you. All you have to do is talk to me. But since we're talking about SEO and trying to get more views and doing all those things, remember one thing. I don't have a huge subscriber base. So therefore, if these things are working, you should see my channel grow. So my channel is actually a great way to see whether or not these things are working, because I am using both Tubebuddy and VidIQ currently, because I'm going to do that review, remember? And since we're on that subject, next week I was going to do a parenting hack, but I just found out about SEObility, and I think it might be a really good thing to look into for my website, GBR Life. So I think next week we should talk about it. I'm going to do a review. I'm going to tell all of you whether or not it might be good, and it may work for you no matter what. And remember, I do get things that cost money, but oftentimes there is a free version or a cheaper version. So always go look at these things yourself and see if the free version may work for you. SEObility does have a 30-day trial, so that's going to be my thing. So join me next week so that we can look into SEObility and see whether or not it's a good SEO tool. And there is already my Tubebuddy review, and you can check that out as well. So, this was Caitlin. Me. Remember to check out gbrlife.com or buy some awesome clothes on mamakoala.com. And until next week, come back to my channel. Please subscribe, click on that bell icon if this is the type of content that you like to see, and I'll talk to you again soon. Bye.